Yes, this is part two of the Steve Harvey, Marjorie Harvey, Essie Berry, and Mary Harvey show that I'm talking about today. Yeah, he was making a smart move when he started selling the properties because, as I said in my other video, part one video, is that he didn't need all that anyway in the first place. You can't take it all with you anyway, so why not enjoy your money while you're here and while you're living? And then, especially if you're going to get a divorce and someone's going to come after the properties and things that he had already probably worked for, when he was with Mary. So, why should he give his stuff to anyone else if he is getting a divorce? So, actually, yes, he's making a very, very smart move. And and then he's been feuding with Essie Berry, another onliner, YouTuber. They have been feuding and going back and forth for some years now, a couple of years or longer, regarding his situation that stemmed from Mary Harvey. So he's been going through a whole lot of stuff, and he probably just want to get all this stuff off his back and just live a simple life and let it be done. So Mary Harvey has gotten very quiet about it, so maybe he has taken care of her by now. No one knows what is going on between that situation, but I'm quite sure he probably has taken care of her because of the fact you don't hear anything about Mary Harvey in the limelight or Mary Harvey online anymore. In the past, she was online with the tapes, and she was very upset about them taking her child and her going to jail, and she was being mistreated by him after she helped him get on his feet, and just a whole lot of nonsense. And you know what? A lot of this stuff goes on, but people don't hear about it because they're not celebrities. But anytime you're in the limelight, everything's going to explode because that makes a good topic and a good story. And it's no way a celebrity can hide anything because they're out in the public. And so he has to deal with this. And then people are saying because of the TV shows and Kelly Clarkson's going to take his show from him, and then his radio shows he lost. Well, as I said, I think he is making a great move because if you're going to be missing money from that show, the TV show, because Kelly Clarkson will be making that money, and if you're going to be missing money from your radio show, then that's money that's going to be missing. So why would you keep all of the assets? And you can only live in one place at one time anyway. And why should you keep all of this stuff? And you got to pay all these taxes and this and that. And you got to pay all of these people to keep it up, keep it clean, this, that, and the other. So the money can be milked from his personal account, paying for all of this if you're not bringing in extra money to accommodate a real, huge lifestyle. We have to understand that anytime a person have a large lifestyle or even a small lifestyle, you still have to pay for all this stuff. Taxes go on. Maintenance goes on. Upkeep goes on. Paying someone maids and this and that and publicists and people. And I mean, it's just a lot of money to shell out. So I think he's making a good move whether he's getting a divorce or not. Because even if he was going to stay married to Marjorie Harvey, even if he's going to stay married to her, he's still shelling out a lot of money because she has a lot of kids that he took under his wing. That's expenses there as well as his own kids and grandkids and so forth and so on. So you're shelling out all of this money and a couple of your jobs are being dropped. So tell me, is that a good move? It is a good move. So he's doing the right thing about liquidating all of those properties that he don't need anyway in the first place, whether he's divorcing or not. And that way he can try to at least pull back up and get other jobs, or someone else may pick him up. So, but the stuff between him and Mary Harvey allegedly happened was really something else. And so people are now saying what goes around comes around in karma. Well, we all know that karma is something else. Karma is a mother. And if you know what I'm saying, it's a mother. And every one that has done anything in the past will come back and hunt them. It doesn't matter if it's Steve Harvey, if it's me, if it's my brother, mother, sister. Everybody has to pay for things that they have done in the past that wasn't right from God in God's eyesight. But you know what? It's never too late to make things right. It's never too late to make things right, and that's why no one knows if he did indeed make it right with Mary, because Essie Berry said in some of her videos that Mary, all of a sudden, she just, stopped responding, and somehow they stopped communicating with each other when Essie Berry was taking it to court to help Mary out in her situation after meeting Mary and hearing about the situation. So all of a sudden, when Mary Harvey stopped communicating with Essie Berry, who knows? Steve probably made it right because Mary hasn't said anything else negative about it. So that was really their mess, and everyone started getting involved in their mess online. But, like I said, when you're a celebrity, that's what you can expect. People are going to pull up off of, your mess. And that's what internet is all about, because the more viewers you get on YouTube and online, it boosts up your ratings and everything. So no one actually knows what goes on and whether Mary was paid. And it seems to me, I just have a strong feeling that he did end up getting it right, even if it was wrong from the beginning. And then Mary just got ghosted. So whatever happened between them, I hope they mended everything. And but you can't take away the fact that how Mary didn't have the bonding with her child that she truly desired to have. That is one thing that is a payday that anyone would have to pay when they alienate a child away from the mother, regardless, because the other woman definitely will never be the mother that a real mother would be to her own child. A real mother. I'm not saying mothers that don't care about their children, because if the shoe was on the other foot, then that other mother would feel the same way if someone took her child. Because I know my mom, it was 8 of us, and I'm the 7th sibling, and she loved all of her children. And she would tell me, baby, if you ever get pregnant, never get rid of your children, because don't have no abortion, because you're going to see those children again in a dream. What goes around is going to come around. It's going to hunt you. So you make sure if you ever conceive and get pregnant, you better have that baby. Because look at me, I had all 8 of you guys, and I didn't give you away. I showed you all love. I loved everybody the same. I didn't care if some was light, if some was dark. So the love of a mother, a real mother, that's very painful, and that's a payday that, I wouldn't even want to have to pay for that. Because not only do when a child gets alienated from a parent, whether it's a mother or a father, that child will inside miss that part of life because they didn't have it with that other person. And I remember having both of my parents, and as I said earlier, I was so sad when they broke up after me knowing that they were together. That was such an empty feeling in my heart and my mind and my soul. I would go to school feeling sad, but I was pretending to be happy. And my dad would keep us, and he would do everything for us, take us horse riding, because he was a cowboy and we had a lot of horses, and he would take us horse riding to all the rodeos and parades that he would ride in. And I mean, he gave us the status and everything, but my heart was still sad. I was so sad because I didn't have my mother until he would take us over there. And I'm just saying, people need to try to pull things together, whether they divorce or, or stay married. Even in a marriage, you can pull it together. Because if he's liquidating, Steve Harvey's liquidating his assets, then he can still work out something with Marjorie if they are divorcing. Because this is all allegedly, it's all online. And they saying she's a gold digger. Well, Steve Harvey's smart enough not to let her dig any gold from him. And furthermore, she's already had everything that she needed while she was married to him anyway. And in the end, he can sit down and probably come to, hopefully, if she'll let him come to, an agreement on what she should get. Because a lot of that stuff Steve Harvey already had, in the past when he was with Mary. And he started off with stuff, and I think he met her at a concert. So, and then look at all the stuff he's done for her children. So you have to put all that stuff in consideration. At least I would, if I saw that the man was good to me and my children, and the divorce was coming near, I would take all that in consideration. I would. Well, he did this for my kids. He didn't have to. He did that for my grandkids. He didn't have to, because those were not his blood kids. So we all have to wish for the best for everyone. And this is my second part 2 of the Steve Harvey, Mary Harvey, Marjorie Harvey, Essie Berry video. So please click like, share, and subscribe, and I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get more subscribers so I can tell my point of view, what is allegedly going around out on the YouTube and internet surface. Again, I'm your host, Josie Latimer, and I thank you so much for tuning in to my audio. Thank you. Click like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.